Discussion and motion to approve a resolution increasing the meeting pay for the PCSA representatives to $75 per meeting. So to clarify, this is Peters Creek Sanitary is doing a resolution to increase their representatives' meeting pay to $75, and every community that participates in the Peters Creek Sanitary system has to uniformly agree to it before they can agree to it. So that is dealing with, John has already told me that he's going to abstain because it's a massive amount of money in his pocket and he feels wrong to vote on it. That's $75 a month. He doesn't feel confident in voting on that.
Too much for John.
It is too much for John. So, does anyone want to make a motion to approve the PCSA's request to increase their membership meeting pay to $75?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, I'll second that. So Hanford motion, Dupree second. Anyone else have any discussion?
I just point out that Finleyville and Nottingham have already approved it.
So Finleyville, Nottingham, we've already. So, all in favor? Aye.
John,
And one abstention.
you have to fill out the form also, the extension form.
I'll get you a copy.
Short form, I hope.
It's not
about
bad,
5
you just
pages.
sign it, yeah, it's one page.
Diana has blanks.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, discussion and motion to replace the high vac unit at the Union Township Municipal Building that was tabled on 2/8/2024. Does anyone want to take it off the table?
So moved.
So, anyone want to second John's removal?
Second.
Wait, I like where you put that.
John's removal. Okay, all in favor of taking it off the table?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, does anyone want to, well, let's have a discussion. So this was formally tabled unless there's a motion.
Yeah,
We
had
did, we put it out to,
There's 5 prices.
and the reason it got tabled, we got 5 bids on the same unit. However, some put in a thermostat here and one put in a thing there, so you really couldn't compare them because they all made them a little bit different. We were pricing the furnace, but then they all kind of had their own little swing on it, so we tabled it. Now, is there anybody that wants to make a motion for any of the bidders here? So what we have, I guess, ultimately has been the Kowalski Heating and Cooling.
Do you want a motion to,
Well, a motion to accept
Talk
that
about
bid, or then we can,
I'll make a motion to accept Kowalski Heating and Cooling and Plumbing to replace the carrier unit on the township building at $15,800. He included the thermostat. Discussed it with him, also called the other bidders. They were close, fairly local compared to the other ones. As far as the maintenance is concerned, there's a guarantee on it for a year and change, those type of thing.
so we have a second?
I'll second it.
So that was the first by Spears, second by Seiler. I had some concerns with that particular one because he's using a residential address for a business. So I was a little concerned with that.
Okay.
I also wanted to make sure, if it's not his crane, can we make sure that we get insurance from the crane company, rental place, or whatever, as well as
Yeah.
his insurance, right?
Yes.
So,
Provided they have proof of insurance.
for both the crane company or the rental of the crane company or whatever is a,
Something indemnifies.
Yeah.
Do a certificate of insurance for the township.
Right.
yeah. So on both the crane company and the,
Yeah, I don't know what crane companies use.
yeah, but
But we can
if
talk
it's his
about it.
crane, it's one thing.
It's probably a third party.
They probably run
They use a law to put it up there.
Well, no, it says provides green.
I know, but that's sometimes verbiage.
But they have to put a unit up on top.
Yeah, it's going up
Yeah.
on the,
Reusing the curb, all the other ones wanted to reuse the same curb, they're buying the same unit, and it's more modern. I
They were all
suggested
pretty
we
similar.
put a new thermostat in, because it's like buying a new car and having old tires on it. So this way, they talk to each other, and the thermostat has equal ability as the unit that sits on top of the unit itself.
and they were all very, I mean, they were very,
They're very close.
yeah, very close.
Right.
It was all the same
Right.
model, the same. But,
The weight
and I
less
would have
than
had
that.
I would have had my conditions no matter
Yes.
who was, yeah. So, we have a first by Spear and a second by, it was John, correct? John
Yes.
Seiler?
John.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Discussion and motion to sign the CoStar salt agreement. It would be for the August 2023 through the July 2025 agreement. So, I believe by the end of this month, that you have to sign your CoStar's agreement for the following
Yeah.
season. So, the road superintendent provided you with his calculations and his, what we got up there, what, I know it hasn't snowed at all, but, we also
They did
didn't
do
do
some.
one for this year. So we didn't buy salt this year.
No salt supplied.
Yeah, in this CoStar, I mean, this year, yes, but in this CoStar season, no.
Sure.
So, have you guys all got a chance to look at the CoStars?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make a motion to agree to the CoStar's salt agreement for the August 23 through July 20, wait a second. It's not 23, it's 24.
July,
There's a, I'm keep looking
25.
at this. Yeah, it's,
24.
yeah, so this should say, there's a clerical error on here. This should say the August 2024 through July of 25. I read 23 and I was like, wait a
Second.
second. So, that's Dupree and Hanford.